Alrighty, welcome everyone to the Brothers Commonplace, a comedy and crime podcast where we cover monsters, murders, mysteries, and more. And before we get into today's crazy topic, I want y'all to meet my little toenail digger tool boys.
Oh, fuck yeah. So only Tooth in this one, I guess.
Oh, Tooth, baby.
What's going on, guys? This is Tim, and I couldn't think of an opening, so I decided just to mix like my favorite TV show and also my favorite food. So you can just go ahead and call me the Secret World of Alex Macaroni and Cheese.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's good shit. I like that.
Fuck yeah. Did you remember that show?
Hell yeah, I do. Turning into that fucking goo.
Sounds when I listen to that show.
Oh, you used to jack off to that? Yeah. She'd turn into that silver goo. And then I would create some fucking goo just like Jeremiah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, what up? This is... Oh, sorry.
I'll say Kevin's one more goo away saying goo from Jake Myers appearing.
That's true.
What up? This is Spence, and I am the representative for Chiclets Are Made from Real Chicks. Trying to raise awareness of this very serious issue. We're getting donations. You can email them to chiclets are made from chicks at andrewcarnell.com.
Oh, baby.
Fuck yeah.
And help spread the word.
Is it chickens or like girls?
We're not sure yet.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's why we need funding.
Need the funding for the research, man. I love that.
We have a Freedom of Information Act request. It's out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, sorry, I had to switch my thing over. It was recording your guys' audio with my track. Didn't want to do that. But okay, sorry about that. Toof, you're up, brother.
Hey, everybody. It's the tool digger boy with the toenail that stinks. It's the Toof.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, what up, Toof? Anything else you want to add, or is that...
I think I need to go see a doctor.
Maybe more than one.
Hell yeah. Toof, I like that you have your shirt off, dude. I like that.
It's hot up here.
You're hot up there, brother. Dude.
If I can just show it, will it show?
Oh my god. Oh, that's what? Okay, real quick. Everyone that's watching the video, why are there like foot-long hairs hanging off your toes, dude?
Where?
Like they're not on. You don't have hairy toes, but they're just like, it's like you walked through.
Yeah. So this is what I don't get. You see that line coming up right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From a corner of my toe?
Dude, I thought your toenail was blood when you first held it up.
Yeah, dude. It was just fucking nail polish.
Oh, no, that's not nail polish. It's strawberry jam. I've been stepping a lot. Anyway, dude, I think wine. Even though I've cut my toenail, and it's down there, it feels like there's one right on the tip.
Oh, shit.
Like I used to get ingrown toenails a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, I hate that.
And it's been really sensitive lately.
I can't wait to edit out all those mic noises, Toof.
Just leave them in, dude.
You think you have like Siamese toenails?
I don't know, man.
Dude, Siamese toenails? That's funny. I like that, dude.
Oh, God, that's awesome.
And it is your boy Kev, aka the Dirty Dog, and no jokes with my intro today. I just want to say rest in peace to Dick Goddard. Hashtag wild man. He was a good dude, did a lot of good shit. Yeah, rest in peace. He was 89. To be honest, I thought he died like 5 times in the last 20 years by now.
I mean, he was a pretty old dude.
But Dick Goddard was the man. The Woolly Bear Festival will never be the same. And also, since we're doing shout-outs to people that just died, or we just found out that died, shout out to that fag that sold weed to Marty Jannetty. Now, before you get upset, don't get pissed off. Don't send negative reviews or hate. Marty Jannetty posted in his Facebook that he killed it was a quote fag that sold him weed when he was 13.
Yeah, when he was 13, made him disappear.
So that's what he said. Also, did you see he had a radio interview today?
No.
Oh my God. People want to interview him.
He said the guy was like a pedophile and like he grabbed Marty by his dick or tried to grab his genitals and he tried to run away and the guy caught him by his hair. So he beat his face in with a brick and didn't mean to kill him.
Wow.
All right.
That doesn't fucking add up. None of that adds up.
Dude, did he read?
How did you get him on the Dirty Dog, Kev?
You know what? I just called him up, said, "Hey, Dad, you doing anything today?" But
it's all right. I ducked from the brick. He didn't actually hit me.
Dude, that was gonna be my intro. Like, I was gonna first off be like, "Yeah, I just want to say, Marty Jannetty, I know you just want attention. Let's be real. Let's tell the truth. I didn't die from that attack." He just called me. But
actually, it was. Sorry, you guys are taking the blame for me, but it was I who grabbed him by the hair. I just grabbed him by my toes. That's why you saw those strands of hair on there.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Shit.
Got him.
Nice.
But yeah, so I don't want to talk about it now, but for those that we've been getting a lot of messages about how to support the show and things like that, and we've been talking about getting our Patreon going. I may have just started it a couple minutes ago. So our Patreon is officially going, but yeah, we'll tell more details about it at the end of the show. I don't want to get into that yet. So alrighty, boys, I hope you guys are ready to cover an interesting person, somebody of fame and power, minus power, actually, maybe a little bit of power. But today we're going to tell you why you should, or maybe why you shouldn't, pick up a hitchhiker.
Oh, fuck.
Submitted for the approval of the Brothers Commonplace.
Oh, is this about Alyssa?
I bring you the tale of Kai, the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
And we're going to play the viral video because everyone will know who it is as soon as they hear it. But before we get to that, our sources are the viral video from KMPH, Fox 26 News, USA Today, CBS, MyCentralJersey.com, TheGlobeandMail.com, Patch.com, Alcatron.com, and Vocative, I really don't know how to pronounce it, .com.
You could have just lied and said it was Hatchet.com to get Andrew on here.
That's true. And if you want to get your clothes where I get mine, HatchetGear.com. No, I will say, though, Hatchet Gear is not the website. I think it's Psychopathic Merch. So.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, shout out to all the real OG juggalos that remember Hatchet Gear.
Yeah.
One time I was at the mall when I was like 14 and I had a Riddlebox shirt on. And I was at Hot Topic looking at t-shirts. And this girl was like looking at shirts next to me. It was like, this girl was in like her mid-20s. And I don't know if it's just because I was a little kid pretty much. But she's like, "Ugh, you're not a juggalo," and walked away.
Hell yeah.
Little did she know.
Dude, in the showers in the last like 20 years, I've told her off in my head so many times, dude. It's unreal.
What if you're saying it out loud and like Sarah comes walking in? She's like, "I'm sorry for saying that, Kev."
So
she's the biggest juggalo.
She is, dude. So before we play this video, because it is like 5 minutes long, is there anything you guys want to mention or talk about? I will say there are a lot of quotes. Ooh, I don't know why I whistled like at the end of that, but there are a lot of quotes in this episode. So
that was a mating call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, all of a sudden Marty Jannetty runs in with a brick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, all right.
That's interesting because whenever I'm trying to beat someone's face in with a brick, I usually am trying to kill them.
Yeah, dude. He's like the
That's true.
It just doesn't add up.
He's like, he said the guy deserved to get his ass beat, but he didn't mean to kill him. But the thing is, okay, if you're 13 years old, how do you beat a guy's face and kill a grown man, and then you take his body and throw it in a river without anyone knowing? How did he?
Didn't he say it was the Chattahoochee River too, which just makes it fucking hilarious.
We're like, where was it at? He's like, "What? It was way down yonder on a Chattahoochee."
God, and a hooch coochie.
So if you're talking about juggalo stuff, you almost say that Marty Jannetty was talking about, "I didn't mean to kill him. Listen to me. Wait. I was trying to find a brick."
That's good, dude. Marty Jannetty. Marty, get her ready to grab a brick, Eddie. All right, that's not funny. Okay, so yeah, alrighty, we're gonna play the audio from that interview with this dude. Most people have probably seen this. As soon as it pops up, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah." It's a video of that hitchhiker that talks about how he saved this person's life by attacking a guy with a hatchet. He's the one that goes, "Smash, smash, smash." That guy. You guys know what I'm talking about? All right, you'll know as soon as this plays. You guys will know. So let's go ahead and hopefully this works. All right. I gotta pull this up. Alrighty. Okay, can you guys see that?
Whoa, fancy, yeah.
Okay.
Let me put my cheaters on.
Do you guys still see it?
Yeah, I had to click watch stream. But yeah.
All right. Actually, I'm not gonna go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Ready?
All
Can
right.
see it. Ready.
All righty.
So I ran up behind him with a hatchet. Smash, smash, smash.
He was a viral sensation.
Oh wait, do I have to click watch stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Right,
I'll start over. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Now we're ready.
So I ran up behind him with a hatchet. Smash, smash, smash.
He was a viral sensation.
I'm Kai.
Kai, can I get spelling for you?
Straight out of Dogtown. Kai.
Known as Kai the Hitchhiker, the Canadian drifter. This is the TV interview that got him noticed in 2013. He was the hero, coming to the aid of a woman being assaulted.
What made you take the
Dude, is this X-Pac?
It too looks like him.
His notoriety led to an appearance on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
What do people
Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. This is the wrong video.
Oh.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Shit. Here we go.
I'm one of the heroes.
Yeah. Can we talk to you? Do you mind?
What do you want to talk about?
What happened today?
What the fuck?
Well, went straight out of Dogtown, skateboarding, surfing it up. Before I say anything else, I want to say no matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your look, skills, or age, or size, or anything.
Fuck yeah.
You're worthwhile.
Hashtag wild
No one
man.
could ever take that away
Hashtag
from you.
wild man.
Now, this stuff right here, I was driving and I was in the passenger side of this car, and he comes over on there. He was over by the recycling center. He says, "Oh, when I was in the Virgin Islands, 30 years old on a business trip, I this 14-year-old." I was like, "You what?" He's like, "I raped this 14-year-old." Starts crying, gives me a big hug. He's like 300-pound guy. I'm like, "Oh shit." He must be f***ed, man. Like, what's he talking about? I didn't take him seriously at first. Comes driving down this way. He's like, "You know what? I come to realize I'm Jesus Christ and I can do anything I f***ing want to." And watch this. Bam! And he smashed into this f***ing guy right there. Pinned him in between that f***ing truck. And so I hop out. I look over, the guy's pinned there. I mean, like, freight train riders know this. Like, if you get pinned between something, do not f***ing move that shit. Otherwise you bleed out. Like, motherfucker, I ran in, I grabbed the keys, he's f***ing sitting there like nothing even happened. And like, f***ing, like, man, if you started driving that car around again, man, there would have been a hell of a lot of bodies around here. F***ing, I hop on out, and so I grabbed the bag, I threw it over by that pole right there, and then f***ing buddy gets out, and these two women are trying to help him. He runs up and he grabs one of them, man. Like, a guy that big can snap a woman's neck like a pencil stick. So I f***ing ran up behind him with a hatchet, smash, smash, smash.
Yeah. The lady said you saved her life.
She was the one who got grabbed by that f***er. You know what? F*** is cool. That guy ain't. Shit.
How did you get in his car? How did you?
I was hitchhiking. Good thing I was hitchhiking. Yeah, people say don't hitchhike. Well, this is what happens. Yeah, well, at least I was here.
So he did this on purpose.
Dude, that guy was f***ing cooked out, man. Like, he's beyond howlay. Like, I don't even see any breath in him. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get your name and where you're from, if you don't mind?
I'm Kai.
Kai, can I get spelling for you?
Straight out of Dogtown, K-A-I.
K-A-I, do you have a last name?
No, bro, I don't have anything.
No, bro.
Where are you from originally? Are you from Fresno area?
Sophia, West Virginia.
No kidding. How old are you?
Oh, that wink.
Oh my god.
I can't call it.
Okay. What have you ever experienced anything like today? And what made you take the actions that you did?
That woman was in danger. He just finished what looked like at the time killing somebody, and if I hadn't have done that, he would have killed more people. So
Yeah.
he's dead. Good.
Have you ever experienced anything like that, Kai?
Well, this one time I was in an orchard, and this fucking guy starts beating on this woman who he calls his. So I walked on over and I started smashing him in the head. You see all these teeth marks right here for the camera? Yeah, I started smashing him in the head and in the teeth, busted out all his teeth. Motherfucking the sheriffs, not the policy enforcers, fucking show up and start like, they're like, yeah, so what happened? I mean, like, just give me any old name and just give me old fucking birthday, whatever, just, yeah.
What happened today after you're obviously free now, but were you arrested? What was the process? What did they do to you when they came out? Obviously, they found out that you did the right thing, but the time that from the accident until now, where have you been?
Well, he started following I. Like, I cleaned his motherfucking head wide open with a hatchet. He stood up like he was pulled right up, right? And like, I'm like, bro, if you're fucking Jesus Christ, I'll be the Antichrist, man. Like, that shit. And he starts following me off this way, so I figure I'll lure him away from the crowd. So I'm running off this way. I got a hatchet in one hand, my fucking
Fago in the
bag
other.
I'm carrying over with another hand. I start running off that way. And so a couple of the people who was bystanders to it came over and told me to stop. And I was like, why stop? And he was like, the cops are already on their way. I was like, is he back up and doing anything? And somebody said that he was like masturbating in front of this school.
Oh, fuck. Shit, dude.
Hashtag wild man.
Yeah.
Were you questioned by police? Were you taken into custody? What happened? I mean, obviously.
I was questioned. I was put into the back of the sheriff's wagon. Wasn't the policies that fucking pulled I over? You know what I'm saying?
The policies.
Yeah, so like, I got put in the back of the sheriff's wagon. The sheriff was like, "What happened here?" Took down a statement. I told him everything I just told you, and fucking let me on out. Said I couldn't grab all this stuff until I had finished, like they had finished with something. You know what I mean? And like brought me back on over here so I could be in front of this thing, like this car right here. It's fucking gnarly, man. Holy shit! It's like the biggest wave I've ever ridden in my life.
What's next?
Yeah.
Hopefully some surfing. If anybody's watching this somewhere else and they got a mini Mal that they could lend a guy with a wetsuit, I'd love to test out Mavericks.
Would you do it again?
Club him in the head with a hatchet? You know, if I could go back in time, I'd go back over to where I was at that recycling center and he said that he had raped that chick over in the Virgin Islands, because it doesn't matter where you at. You can fucking just spend a bunch of money and do whatever the fuck you want, you know, that's not right. If I could go back in time, I would have dabbed him up right there.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you have any concern for yourself. You're all about, I mean, doing the right thing and not even worrying about Kai first.
I don't have any family. Like, as far as anybody I grew up with is concerned, I'm already dead. So, whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
It's all good.
Dude,
Yeah, that's a
gross
dark turn.
So alrighty, that is let me.
Dude, no one.
Alrighty.
Vince McMahon, he will fucking sign that guy off that promo.
No doubt.
So that is Kai the Hatchet-Wielding Hitchhiker. His real name is Caleb Lawrence McGillvary, I think it's pronounced. But he also has a few other aliases and online names, such as Caleb Kai Lawrence Yad Hawahe. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kai Lawrence, Kai straight out of Dogtown, Kai Stormbird, I've seen. Although I have seen it listed as Songbird, I don't know where Stormbird came from. And then lastly, Kai Nicodermus. So
fuck yeah, dude.
One. Kai in Hawaii.
Kai and
Is he
Ty.
Roman Reigns' brother?
Vince already signed him. His name's Matt Riddle. Doesn't he kind of look like him, dude?
Yeah. Oh man,
yeah. Bro.
Now I know where he got his gimmick from.
Dude, it really is his gimmick.
So Kai, he was born September 3rd, 1988 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. His father's name is Gil McGillvary, I'm sorry, and his mother wanted her name to be left out during interviews, so that's the only way she talked, is if they said they wouldn't list her name.
Fuck yeah.
Wait a minute, Kai, I thought your whole family was dead.
Hashtag wild lady.
Didn't Jack Black star in his dad's travels? Just Gulliver's Travels. That was Jack Black, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we're not going to mention his mother's name. He does have some siblings, though. I don't really know a whole lot about them.
Wait, the mother's name is known, though?
Yeah. I saw it listed in a bunch of stuff, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
She asked not to.
And so for the sake of not confusing everyone, we're just going to refer to this dude as Kai. And now here's a quote from the Globe and Mail about his early life. Quote, McGillvary spent his early life in Red Deer, and his family later moved to St. Paul, about 2 hours drive northeast of Edmonton. He was the second of 4 children and held treaty status with the Opaskwayak Cree Nation in Manitoba. I guarantee I pronounced that wrong, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, his last name appeared in news coverage and court documents with the spelling of McGillvary, but his mother says the correct spelling is something else. So
this is the genesis of McGillvary.
He'd always been
origin story.
He'd always been remarkably smart and creative, full of energy and fire, but he struggled throughout his life and has been hospitalized more than once for mental health treatment. As a teenager, he had been devastated by a serious sexual assault he suffered while hitchhiking through BC, for which a man was charged but not convicted.
Oh, shit.
By his late teens, Kai spoke 3 languages and had done some schooling, but he was always drawn back to the road, and his family let him go. As his younger sister would say, quote, "One of the things with loving a free spirit is understanding that you've got to let him be a free spirit."
Is this just Forrest Gump and Jenny?
Fuck yeah, dude.
So
Yes.
You mean my sister?
Oh, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Fuck yeah.
So
Dude, too, for you talking about Michael McGillicuddy, is that what you were quoting?
No, fuck. What was Axel?
That it was Michael McGillicuddy.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that was
Yeah.
okay, yeah, dude.
It's
That
like an
promo he
NXT
cut.
promo. Yeah, that's what I thought you were
Genesis
talking about.
McGillicuddy.
So fucking stupid.
But yeah, to be honest, we don't know a ton about this guy, like just a few quotes about his early life. His dad did have a few things to say about him in an interview with the paper, and this is from Patch.com. Quote, Kai was raised in Canada and in treatment homes where he battled behavioral problems. He was in treatment homes until he turned 18, and then they cut him loose and washed their hands of him. Caleb made accusations that he was physically and mentally abused at one of the homes, and the system let my son down. So that's a quote from his father.
Okay.
So nothing really good there. Sounds like he had a lot of bad shit going on growing up. If like saying he was physically, mentally, and sexually abused at different points. So that sucks. Poor dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's almost everything we have up until the point of that video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Fell off the grid.
Yeah. He did a lot of surfing, making music. We'll talk about his music in a little bit. But yeah, he had a bunch of songs and he would just play music like on the beach and shit and surf and stuff like that. But here's a quote from
He kind of had a crappy life a little bit.
Yeah.
So I guess you can almost call him Dragon Ball Kai.
I've never seen that show.
And you never will.
Didn't they just change a bunch of shit or something?
Yeah, I think it was just like a reimagining, I guess.
So here's a quote from Alcatron.com and the details of the interview. We played the video at the beginning, so this is just going to be a refresher of what happened. But that video was uploaded to YouTube on February 2nd, 2013 by Jessub Reisbeck, who also conducted the interview for KMPH. And we're going to talk about this guy a lot because that dude kind of not looked after Kai, but he kind of did a lot of shit with him. Like he would make sure he was okay. He did look after him and stuff. So I guess, but it seems like he actually really did care about that dude after meeting him. But yeah, we'll get into this.
After they uploaded that video, did they ask Vince to feed them more? Just rise back. That's not even fucking funny.
So
Marty, welcome to the Columbus interview. Do you have anything to say to start off the show? Yeah, man, I took that brick and I went bow, bow, bow.
Dude, what if he did just make a reenactment video of this talking about his?
Dude,
he's like, yeah, I took the brick and I broke his head like a pencil stick. He has that bandana on.
Oh fuck yeah.
So this is pretty much just going to be a quick summary of that video in case it was hard to understand with us talking and laughing and stuff like that. But the video is by local Fox affiliate KMPH in Fresno, California. It is an eyewitness account by a man calling himself Kai, who describes what happened soon after the course of events and while still on the scene. Kai has been hitchhiking and is picked up by a man who weighs 300 pounds and claims to be Jesus Christ. The man tells Kai he once raped a 14-year-old girl in the Virgin Islands.
Fuck her right in the pussy!
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Okay, that is. I'm gonna be honest. That was like the worst thing that I've done in a long
Please, Lord,
time.
that was Kevin. That wasn't me.
That was one of the worst things I've ever done. But I do want to say the only reason I did that is because we don't fully know if this guy really did rape a 14-year-old girl. He might have. Honestly, he probably did. But
I don't feel like Kai has ever told a lie in his life.
It's true.
But actually, the guy he attacked with that hatchet, did have a court, like he had to go to court for all this shit, and Kai was like the witness and told this story on the stand also.
Yeah.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
So I'm so sorry. Before anyone gets upset, the only reason I do that, because we don't know if that 300-pound dude who says he's Jesus Christ, if he really did rape a girl or not. Hopefully he didn't. So
we also don't know if he was actually Jesus Christ or not.
That's true. We're not sure.
That's true. He did survive this attack, so that's pretty Jesus Christ-like.
Or did he die and then come back in 3 days?
That's true. We haven't seen him in a while. Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's masturbating behind that school.
Never mind.
He did it.
Maybe that's why Kai hangs out with him. So he can walk on water.
Oh my God.
So, the driver, he then crashes into a pedestrian, pinning him against a truck, and Kai jumps out of the car to help the pinned pedestrian while the driver remains in the car. However, when a woman arrives on the scene to help, the 300-pound guy, the driver, he jumps out and attacks her. He gets her in a bear hug. So that's when Kai thinks that girl might be in danger and could snap her neck like a pencil stick. He pulls a hatchet out of his backpack and starts attacking the dude with it. So he possibly could have saved that girl's life. Like he either saved,
sure.
He did save her. And
yeah, he's going to do something to her, yeah.
Yeah, and then the attacker, the one who just got hit in the head 3 times with a hatchet, he staggers away and then goes to a nearby school and starts masturbating. And then the police show up and arrest him. So that's yeah. But I do like how Kai started the video off saying, "No matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your looks, skill, age, size, or anything. You're worthwhile."
That's actually wild, man, for sure.
Very good.
Yeah, so this dude is a little off, but just like our boy Joseph Bruce, he is an axe-wielding hero.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
Yeah. And after this video came out, it goes viral. He gains popularity. He goes on talk shows and a bunch of other stuff. Like he went on Jimmy Kimmel, and they gave him like a wetsuit and a new surfboard.
Hell yeah.
And here's a video of one of the songs that he played. Let me pull that up. And we'll go ahead and share that again. We're only gonna play like 30 seconds of this one. Let me know when you guys hit play, and I'll start it up.
Ready.
I hope he doesn't play Stairway to Heaven.
Breathless kisses through the door. You got that shiny light of fight in your eyes. You're the sunset that brings a twilight. Soft orange kisses, forlorn misses. When you leave. Soft orange kisses, well-worn dresses that you leave. I crave you like a red running water. You're someone's son and I'll be somebody.
Yeah, so we just played a little bit of that.
Catchy.
But yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh yeah,
He's
talented.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of songs and videos on his YouTube channel called Kai the Hitchhiker Official, and you'll find out later. I don't know who actually runs it, but it's got like a bunch of songs, a bunch of videos. But yeah, it's pretty good, pretty cool. Yeah, like we said, he goes on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and they give him a surfboard, which is cool. But the whole thing ends with Jimmy Kimmel being like, "Yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for not killing me with a hatchet." Which is like, what the fuck?
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, were you going to rape somebody, Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel, I know you rape people, just not those ones. Yeah. It's okay.
Jimmy Kimmel, we know what happened last time you tried to rape somebody. You got your ass beat up by a brick.
He was trying to get Marty, man.
Yeah,
man,
dude.
Jimmy Kimmel's just a bitch that steals people's Halloween candy.
He does, dude. Those poor kids. All right, here's another quote from the globeandmail.com. Quote, "Before the Jimmy Kimmel appearance, Kai urinated on a sign for the show, and then he gave the money he got from the Kimmel appearance to a security guard in an apology." So it's like showing like he does a lot of crazy stuff, but I feel like he also has a good heart. you know?
Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah.
So like, yeah,
he's like the Sour Patch commercials.
Like he pissed on the sign,
Yeah.
and then gave all the money to the security guard. Like, I mean, the guard's probably not the one cleaning that up, but you know, I like where he's at for that.
He should have given it to the poor guys to clean all that shit up.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it outside or something.
Yeah, Tim, I knew you were a juggalo,
I wasted
dude.
my best gloves cleaning that up.
The guy who recorded the interview with him, Riesbeck, he had this to say, quote, "You don't understand what it's like to hang out with this guy," he would tell people. "You're trying to keep him out of trouble, you're trying to keep an eye on him, and you're trying to keep yourself out of trouble because he does things that are just off the wall. He completely lives by the beat of his own drum." And yeah, this guy, like we said, he kind of just keeps tabs on Kai, and he seems like he tries to look out for him. And also, he was the only one that had any contact information because Kai, he's a hitchhiker, he's drifting all over the place. But I think he had an email address, and that was it. And this Riesbeck dude is the only one who could contact him with it. Like, no one else knew it. So people would contact him to get hold of him.
Wow.
3 or 4 days after the viral video, quote, Riesbeck and Kai, they met at a fast food restaurant in San Jose. Kai scarfed down a pile of burgers and fries while Riesbeck laid out the offers. So fame, money, and celebrity. The American dream glimmering there before him, conjured by 6 minutes of viral video. Kai listened, then he threw a pencil in the air and said if it landed one way, he was going to go and potentially make millions of dollars off these offers. He was going to be a reality TV show star, or he was going to go smoke weed in San Francisco. So that's what he said. He got all these offers. He took a pencil and flipped it. He's like, if it points this way, I'll take these offers. I'll fucking make millions of dollars. And if it points the other way, I'm going to go smoke weed in San Francisco. When the pencil fell, Kai looked at him and said, well, I'm going to go smoke some weed. So hashtag wild man.
Hashtag wild man for sure.
That's fucking badass, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this is a lot of quotes. So if you guys got anything to add in or anything to say, just let me know whenever or just cut me off because, yeah, it's a lot of quotes.
I'll just say this first. So after Marty Jannetty completed his radio interview, the guy's like, damn, dude, your life sucks. I bet you wish you can go back to the past, Marty McFly. I don't believe that fucking story for shit.
But
dude.
Yeah, there's so much wrong. There's so much to pick apart about that. We don't have time. We don't have time.
It didn't happen.
You know, next week's a comedy episode. We could probably start detailing it in that.
Yeah, pretty much.
If we don't, then it's definitely going to be a dirty dog. So if I don't do a dirty dog by then, which I probably won't.
At least by then we could probably talk about a suicide too. So that'll be fine.
Yeah, dude. And how he signed up for the Patreon.
So there's negative $5 that he has to have to his fucking name.
So this is kind of funny right here. So after he says we're going to go smoke weed, quote, but Riesbeck says that the producers for Jimmy Kimmel pushed hard at least for an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, sweetening the deal by promising to put Kai in a limo filled with weed and let him drive around to LA doing whatever he wanted. So this time, Kai was like, all right, fine. Yeah, I'll do that.
Holy shit, dude.
And
so good.
Yeah, dude. Riesbeck says that Kai was impossible to control or predict, and there was something in him that could turn suddenly dark, like a switch had been flipped. He could be extremely kind and generous, and a moment later, equally crude and profane. In California, Kai rode his skateboard through the lobby of the Roosevelt Hotel, and out for a fancy lunch with the TV executives, he smashed a plate on the floor and yelled, "Opa." OPA. Is that? I don't know what that is.
That's Opa.
I have no idea.
Is that like a Jewish thing?
Yeah, I think so.
And he then urinated on Julio Iglesias' star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and then left the backpack he had with everything he owned outside the hotel for someone else to take, telling Riesbeck, look at where I'm staying tonight. Someone definitely needs this more than me.
Wow, dude. Hashtag wild man.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty stupid, but hashtag wild man. Especially if he had some oatmeal pies in there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Take them back to the room.
What if he just had like a PlayStation 1 in there?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The shitty like PS1 though that came out that's like the size of like a DVD case.
Dude, yeah. Fuck those, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't like them.
Dude, it's the PS1 without the dual joysticks too.
Oh, I hate those controllers. Suck, dude. If it's not a DualShock, then you can go be a gay dude in the head with it who's selling you weed, Marty Jannetty. You cut that shit out.
Dude, but if you had Parasite Eve in there, dude, I'm taking that shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, I still can't get over. Okay, we really cannot keep talking about Marty Jannetty, but it's like, dude, why? So there's no proof that any of that happened, okay? Like,
you just put it out on Facebook.
And like, if you're gonna come out and admit to murder, don't call the dude a fag, because it just makes you the bad guy also. Like, you can't just be like, yeah,
besides the murder,
I murdered that fag who sold me weed.
Because you put it on Facebook, man. Like,
yeah, dude.
Like, if you actually want to put that out there, call the police.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. We can't keep getting it. And the only reason we keep saying fag is because he literally typed it out. That's his. He called the dude one while confessing to it. So, I mean, obviously, we have nothing against gay people, and we know it's an offensive word, but someone needs to tell Marty Jannetty that.
Yeah. And tell murder is bad also.
And where'd he get the brick? Like, he said it, like the dude was a desk clerk. And he said, like, the dude tried to grab his genitals. He went to run away. The guy grabbed him by the hair, so he picked up a brick and swung it at his head.
I thought he said he was in an alley trying to sell him weed.
It might have been. It might have been an alley.
So it depends on if I was playing basketball anywhere near.
Or maybe he was in a music store. It was near the Ben Folds section.
Oh my God, dude. Or maybe he was just buying a lot of weed and he went to take off, and then the gay desk clerk was like, hey, you got to pay for that brick of weed. And then he swung it at him. All righty. So where were we?
Wait a minute. If he hit him with the
Steve Carell at the guy.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. With Brick Davis.
God damn it.
If he hit him with the brick of weed, does that mean he was stoned?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, sort of like you are right now, Jeremiah. I see those eyes.
Toof.
Next, Kai gets a big tattoo on the side of his face. Like, it's kind of like right in front of his ear, down his cheek to like part of his neck. I don't know what it is, but if you're watching the video, it's like right there. I don't know what it is. This upsets a lot of his fans though, because people think, oh, hey puppy.
Oh, there's a dog.
But people, like, public attention begins to change. People thought, like, oh, he was a nice, unlikely hero that was goofy and strange. But, quote, while some commenters defended his tattoo, others concluded Kai was stupid or high or mentally ill or just seeking attention. By the end of March, a Facebook page that had been formed in his honor and hosting concerts and events with him in Fresno was shutting down. A terse message announcing, we cannot vouch for Kai's integrity toward people anymore.
Just because of the tattoo?
I guess. I don't know why that upset people. I mean,
you say MAGA?
I mean, if you watch the video, he just got that tattoo that the guy on God of That's So Raven, the dude that was on the show. Have you guys seen that?
I don't think so.
Okay, fuck. Let me pull it up. He was on the show. He's like a legit crazy dude now. He needs some help.
I don't think I ever saw that show even. I know what it is, but I don't think I ever saw it.
His name's Orlando Brown.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom. Dude, Orlando Brown tattoo is already in my search history.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, guys. Oh, yeah. So this is a tattoo he got? Oh, yeah, baby.
I think Orlando Brown's the Ravens' right tackle. Sounds familiar.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll pull it up now so you guys can see it. Sorry to people that are just listening. I apologize. But Google Orlando Brown Raven tattoo. He got this. Just, this is supposed to be That's So Raven.
Oh, God, yes.
You guys see it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Man.
Doesn't it look like the dudes from White Chicks, like when they're pretending to be the white chicks?
Wait, don't exit. On the right picture, can you right click and click view image and see if it makes it bigger for me? There's no view image. Now we're good. Oh. Is that fucking Freddy Krueger on the bottom left?
Dude, I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know.
Oh, man.
But okay. Alrighty, where were we? So yeah, after he gets that tattoo, people get upset. Quote, Kai has worn out his welcome in Fresno to people's kind hearts and good graces. That's what one of the page administrators wrote. Among the issues cited were, quote, constantly cussing in front of children with no remorse, which is like, okay, I do hate that too. If you ever hang out with some people who just, that annoys me sometimes. Blatant disrespect towards women.
What if Epstein was the one who said that?
No problems there.
It just really makes me mad that he was cussing in front of those kids.
I know he's there. He's like, look, I kind of okay, it's just gonna be a bad joke. Never mind. And then also offending musicians by lack of respect for time. So I mean, if you look at the guy, no offense to him, but just watch that video. I mean, that's who he is. You really don't think he's gonna be saying curse words or anything. I mean, they bleeped
not being
out.
Neurotic at all, you know?
Yeah.
The dude definitely wasn't all there.
Yeah. And quote, we hope Kai will help himself and best wishes to him. Lesson, disrespect, and unappreciation will get you nowhere. You're not going to come to our city and think you can run over us with your so-called fame. So that's what one of his Facebook fan pages said. So, yeah. And all this happens real quick because that viral video was posted February 2nd, 2013. The Jimmy Kimmel appearance was February 11th, 2013. But as we all know, all good things must come to an end because just 3 months after his appearance on Jimmy Kimmel, something happens.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Let's hear some guesses. Let's go around. Let's start with Spence, then Tim, then Toof. What do you guys think happens 3 months after this, after his appearance?
The creators of the best movie ever made, Surf's Up, sue him for impersonating John Hedder's character.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's possible.
That's
with his whole life.
That's a great movie too.
I do like that. I'll never forget watching it at Spence's apartment.
Yeah. Me and Spence have watched it a couple times since then too. It's a great movie. You said 2013?
Yes.
Columbine.
Okay. Oh, well, we don't have any proof that he didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
No, must have.
Toof?
So our podcast is a majority about monsters, murders, mysteries, or more.
And?
Fucking right in the pussy!
Oh, it's the fourth thing.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna say that Kai is his own hypocrite and he kills someone.
I do like all your
becomes
guesses.
a monster.
So let's find out what happens. Kai?
You either die the hero.
All right, guys, are you ready? He went hitchhiking.
Yeah. Nah.
That's it.
Shit.
All right, good night. So Kai, he's once again hitchhiking, this time from Los Angeles to New York. And Kai is walking around Times Square. And that's when he meets a 73-year-old man named Joseph Gaffey. Joseph Gaffey. And Gandalf the Grey. Dude, so at Chipotle, I noticed that instead of printing out the stickers, they now write your name on the case again. So I put in my name on an online order as Gandalf the Gay, just to see if they would write it. And then they did, and they drew all over it and said 10 out of 10. Yes. So hell yeah.
Yes, that's awesome.
So they hooked me up.
Wait, since we're talking about Lord of the Rings now, is that neck tattoo guy going to be in this? You know, Orlando Bloom?
Okay, dude. That's not even a joke.
Orlando Brown.
Tim already made an Orlando Bloom joke.
God, dude, I think I have a baddie listening problem.
Oh, Toof.
You made the Orlando Bloom joke?
Yeah, right after you said Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So Kai,
it can be made twice.
So Kai is in Times Square. A 73-year-old guy named Joseph Gaffey tells him that he looks lost, and he asks Kai where he's heading. So Kai tells him that he was heading to Jersey, and then Joseph Gaffey, he offered him a ride, and he's like, yeah, well, I have a place. You can stay with me tonight. And so Joseph ends up bringing Kai back to his place, so he has a bed or a couch or something to sleep in that night. So now we're going to jump forward a bit, and then we're going to come back to that, okay? May 13th, 2013, Joseph Gaffey is found dead inside his Starlight Drive home in Clark.
Dude, too.
The police searched his home. They found him half naked. He was
Ooh.
dead, and his body was on the floor next to the bed.
Which half? Butt out or nips out?
He might have just been his underwear. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I think we might say later. I forget.
Oh, okay.
Quote, an investigation by the Union County Homicide Task Force, led by Prosecutor Officer Sergeant Johnny Ho.
Oh,
Johnny Ho! I wonder if Johnny Ho took the train to work.
Oh, fuck yeah, he did. Fucking Godfather.
And, so Johnny Ho, and assisted by the Union County Sheriff's Office and Clark Police, resulted in large quantities of surveillance footage, digital cell phone data, and other forms of evidence that identified Kai as a suspect in the case, the news release states. Funny how you guys can get all that information, but we can't get Obama's birth certificate.
Oh,
got him.
Let him know, Kev.
So,
hey, Kev, get ready to hit the button.
Let him know. Wait, okay.
So why did he take the Ho train to work?
Fucking right in the pussy.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah,
okay.
So good.
This is the best button.
Before people get upset, I've had multiple people tell me to add that to the board. So
yeah,
you guys did this.
It was all us, but still.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, we made him push it.
We're just
fucking right in the pussy.
Like, you better add it.
Yeah, so cool. On Tuesday, May 14th, 2013, a day after that, this was posted on Kai's personal Facebook page. It said, quote, what would you do if you woke up with a groggy head, metallic taste in your mouth in a stranger's house? What if you realized you had been drugged and sexually assaulted? What would you do? So he just kind of posted that on Facebook, and people are like, what the fuck is this about? Yeah.
Dude, this is getting kind of like Marty Jannetty.
Someone replied, I'd find them as fast as I could and smash them with a hatchet or whatever else I could find.
Oh my God, yes.
Kai responded, I like your idea.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
3 days later, Kai is in Philadelphia in a coffee shop, and that's when the barista notices him and recognizes him. So that's the same thing. That was pretty redundant. She contacts the police, and they show up and arrest him. And police then learn that about a day and a half before this, that's when Kai and Joseph Gaffey had met in Times Square. So things aren't looking too good for our boy Kai right now. And
no.
Things are like a complete opposite now. Like 3 months earlier, Kai was known as a hero, saving a woman's life, and now he's a prime suspect, believed to have possibly been the one that murdered Joseph Gaffey.
Yeah.
And now we're going to jump back to when Kai was taken back to Joseph's house now. And this is from USA Today. Quote, the two men had beers, and Kai was invited to spend the night in Gaffey's guest room. He woke up hungover the next morning, and that night called Gaffey to ask to stay in the guest room again. And that's according to a Facebook post. But when he woke up the next day, allegedly after his beer was drugged, he found Gaffey's partially naked body on top of him, allegedly sexually assaulting him. Kai fought Gaffey away from him. And then Kai was arrested in Philadelphia a few days later, unaware that Gaffey had died of his injuries. So that's what he said. He tells the police that he is staying over there and he was drugged. And when he woke up, Gaffey was sexually assaulting him. So he beat him up like to get away and fled to Philadelphia. And he had no idea that he killed or that he died from the injuries.
Yeah.
That's what he's telling the police. So yeah, he's arrested, says he didn't even know Joseph died. And according to Kai, he said that Joseph drugged him and sexually assaulted him, so he fought back in self-defense and started to hit him so he could get free and get away. He then said that he panicked, so he fled, and that's when he went to Philadelphia and just was kind of waiting out there. Just, I don't know if he's necessarily hiding or running away, but he just said he panicked and fled.
Yeah.
And now in an interview with Kai from jail, since he is arrested, he's there awaiting a trial for murder. He had this to say, so I'm going to pull up a clip. We'll start it from 1:15. Yeah, we're just going to listen to like a minute of it. So we'll start it right there. All right, let me know when you guys are ready, and I'll hit play.
Ready.
How did you meet this man,
Oh,
Joseph
shit.
Galfi?
He walked up to me and said, "Hey, you look lost. Where are you headed?" I told him I'm going over to Jersey, and he gave me a ride over to his place.
He took the man up on his offer and spent 2 nights at his home. He claims he was drugged and then sexually assaulted. Then he said he fought back in self-defense.
I sat up and I punched him in the face. And he was over top of me, and he shoved me into the bed. And I was trying to get him away from me. I couldn't get him away from me.
Kai fled to Philadelphia, where he was apprehended 4 days later. After the beating, did you realize how badly he was injured?
No.
Just thought I had to get out of there.
I just had to get out of there. When I woke up and he was over top of me, I panicked.
Did you know he was
I
dead?
didn't know that he was dead.
This man's ear was almost ripped off. His neck was fractured. His face was fractured.
Oh, Jesus.
The ear injury came from one horizontal kick from on my back. That ought to tell you I was on my back on the floor.
But the jury...
Alrighty. So that is... sorry for the people watching. I know I fucked up that video a little bit, but hopefully you got the most of it and heard of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about the injuries.
The way he was talking almost kind of sounds like he's like whispering it to someone.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I just wanted to tell you that I fucking didn't know what was going on. Right?
You're not gonna believe it. I opened up this pack of Pokemon cards and I almost got a Charizard that time.
one time, this kid we knew, his little brother Kyle 3000. He's like, he opened up a pack of Pokemon cards. He's like, I almost got a Charizard. It's like, how do you fucking almost get it? You didn't get it, dude.
Yeah, how does that fucking work?
Dude, I almost fucking got it.
I almost won the Powerball.
From CBSNews.com, quote, the county medical examiner testified that the victim, who stood 5'5", weighed 230 pounds, and had a stent in his chest due to a heart condition, sustained numerous serious blunt force injuries to his face, head, neck, chest, and arms, including 3 skull fractures, 4 broken ribs, severe contusions, abrasions, and bleedings. And also his ear was almost all the way off, which Kai said that he was on the ground and he did that with one horizontal kick that he did while lying on his back.
They said the victim had anal contusions.
All said by Ice-T at 4 in the afternoon.
Anal contusions. Yeah,
hey,
so
man, at least it was one horizontal kick and not one fucking lower kick, like all those pussies that fight in Mortal Kombat do.
Oh, I'll fucking, you try to fight me too, I'll back up against the edge and I'll sweep kick your ass all day. I fucking dare you to come at me,
little
dude.
lower kick, bitch.
And we're playing on my Super Nintendo because I don't want blood. I don't mind the sweat, but if I see blood, you're fucking out of my house, too. I don't want Mama Green upset.
The only blood you want to see is in my boogers.
Oh, gross, dude.
Oh,
too.
From centraljersey.com, quote, there were inconsistencies between the initial statements Kai gave to investigators after his arrest and comments made while testifying during the trial, and also noted Kai cut his long hair and fled the state after Galfi's murder.
Oh, yeah, that's...
So things aren't looking too good for him.
Yeah.
And when they asked him why he fled, the police asked him that. He said he's an illegal immigrant from Canada, so he was scared and worried that he would get in even more trouble. Yeah. So what's your guys' thoughts so far on this?
I mean, the cutting the hair thing sounds pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 73-year-old dude who brought him back to his place. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't take that much to get a 73-year-old guy off of you. Like, I feel like you wouldn't need to kill him.
Yeah, but if you were drugged, maybe, I don't know. He said he was just coming out of being drugged, so who knows?
Yeah.
And drunk too, maybe, you know.
Yeah, so our boy Kai, he waits in jail for 3 years at this point, awaiting a trial. He's being charged with murdering Joseph. And
wait, so that interview was 2016?
That one might have been in sometime after 2013. I don't know the date exactly. Okay. But during this time, there's a Facebook page set up and a GoFundMe set up for people that believe he is innocent and are trying to help raise money. Here's a few quotes from Kai while he's in jail. Quote, they're going to do everything they're going to do every fucking thing that they can to discredit me, to make me feel like shit. They have no desire to see justice in this. Looking back, obviously that guy was a fucking predator. I should have never gone to Jersey with him. And Kai said that that he passed out after eating, and he later came to on the floor of a dark room. I was under the influence of God knows what, and there is, for all intents and purposes, a naked man over the top of me sexually harassing me. Sexually assaulting me, I'm sorry. I fought tooth and nail on the street. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a nice guy and stuff, but if you're sleeping underneath a train bridge and you wake up in a situation like that, you got to fight for your life. It's just a fact for survival on the streets. And he said he struck Gaffey in self-defense and then bolted. He said he did not learn of his death, who died from blunt force trauma, until after he was arrested. I mean, you heard of it, his injuries. And he says, do I feel bad that he's dead? It's a human life, so I mean, yeah. Do I feel bad that he raped me? I feel embarrassed. Like, I think that's disgusting. I feel all sorts of emotions and stuff that I wouldn't wish on anyone else. So, I mean, on one hand, this guy, he was raped as a kid. I mean, he was sexually assaulted. He was emotionally, physically, sexually abused as a kid. And I mean, if he's telling the truth, if you wake up with a dude over top of you who just drugged you and trying to rape you, I'm sure, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he's telling the truth, I mean, does the guy deserve what he got, you know?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Like, you know,
if he's telling the truth.
If he's telling the truth,
maybe, yeah.
I just don't know how, like, he could be telling the truth and only have gotten like 2 hits in and like did all that stuff to him.
Yeah, that's the thing. The injuries are like,
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. Quote, authorities have cast the incident in a different life following Kai's arrest on May 16th. Then Union County prosecutor Theodore Romankow, I don't know. He told reporters that Gaffey's death, quote, was thought out. He also described Kai's claims of being drugged and raped as, quote, pretty much self-serving. Though the prosecutor did say that the encounter between Gaffey and Kai appeared sexual in nature. Quote, they lied to the media and said he was found in his bed. They lied to the media and said it was a romp, Kai said. That's fucking disgusting. Do you know how many hot chicks, never mind, even if I was gay, do you know how many hot guys wanted to fuck me after that shit in California? I'm not even being vain. It's just a fact. Like, no offense, but he was not a looker. I mean, the dude's 73 years old.
Yeah.
So the police are saying that Kai went to this guy's house for like a gay romantic hookup. But I mean,
I don't really think that either.
Yeah, you really think he's gonna just fuck a 70-year-old dude?
Yeah.
I don't think we have to explain why Kai sleeps in someone's spare bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He might have just wanted to go there to get, you know, a good night's sleep.
And I'm pretty sure after that video came out, there were like tons and tons of people everywhere that were like, hey, you can sleep on my couch. You can crash at my place. And I think he did, because he hitchhiked from Los Angeles to New York. So I'm pretty sure he crashed at people's places the whole way there.
You know what? I'm gonna go in defense of the 73-year-old guy. So he's saying, like, dude, come on. Common sense says I can easily have sex with any girl I want, or even hot dudes. Why would I pick him?
Yeah.
Well, Kai, common sense also says you'd take the Hollywood millionaire deal instead of smoking an eighth of weed in San Francisco. So,
and Arnold Schwarzenegger did fuck his maid. So, you know, crazier things have happened. Let's see here. His time in court didn't exactly go that well either. Kai had several expletive outbursts during his trial and sentencing, and a judge called him, quote, a powder keg of explosive rage. Because, I mean, you've heard him talk in interviews. That's just him on the stand. And I think he like got rid of his public defender, and I think at some point he tried to like defend himself.
Fuck yeah!
Which imagine
wild man.
That is.
I love when
crazy
people
man,
do that.
Yeah, that's like my
great.
favorite thing, dude.
Yeah,
it's always so good. Let's see here. Yeah, so before he got sentenced, Kai called the trial a sham, saying they were railroading an innocent man. And he reportedly had been a partner. Oh, this is Gaffey. So Gaffey had been a partner with the Rahway-based law firm. So of Kochansky, Barron, and Gaffey. But he was a lawyer, this 70-year-old dude was. He was also a military veteran who reached the rank of major while serving in the U.S. Army from 1965 to 1970.
Do you have any other like assault charges or anything like that, or like was he gay?
No, I don't think he did. However, I did see someone comment that he lived in like a gay neighborhood. I have no idea if that's true. I just remember seeing a comment about that. But I mean, if you're 70,
he was our next door neighbor, but whatever.
Yeah, I was actually I had nowhere to fucking stay that weekend. Actually, after my mom kicked me out too, that was normally my go-to.
It's not a gay neighborhood, it's a gayborhood.
But the thing is like a 70-year-old dude, like this is just me, a 70-year-old guy just meeting a hitchhiker and being like, hey, you can stay at my place tonight. Like, if you don't know him, that just seems a little out there.
Yeah, it kind of does.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean, I feel like what 70-year-old dude would see this guy and be like, yeah, oh, hey, you look like you're lost. Come stay at my house tonight.
Yeah.
Unless they had something planned. I mean, I don't know. That's just me being a skeptic. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't make much sense.
So now we come to April 2019, and that's when his actual trial begins in New Jersey. So 6 years now since he was arrested, and much of that time he spent in solitary confinement, and he had attempted suicide at least once.
Wow.
And after 2 days of deliberating, after his trial, quote, on May 30th, 2019, Judge Kirsch sentenced Kai to 57 years in prison. Quote,
oh, shit.
You created this public image of a surfing free spirit, unshackled by the constraints of materialism and consumption. But underneath that free spirit, the jury saw another side of you. You are a powder keg of explosive rage, a cold-blooded, calculated, callous killer. Yeah, but Kai has not given up, and he's pulling a card from our boy Clarence Earl Gideon in his trumpet. Kai has been scouring through the law books in prison, trying to see what he can do. He's still claiming his innocence and trying to get himself out of there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There's just, this is one of those things where it's like, he saved a person's life. He saved that girl's life. And he does seem like he's had a lot of problems and a lot of shit wrong with him. I wouldn't trust him to sleep at my house, but
no, not at all.
He did seem like, just based on the stuff he said, I mean, I don't know anything about him. I know this video. He seems like he does have a heart, like all the stuff he was saying. But then again, this murder, who knows? He could have just did it. Maybe he just snapped about something, or I mean, we have no idea.
Yeah, he could have had like a past trauma that just sparked up from it, you know?
Yeah.
So he was already assaulted.
So maybe that guy did try raping him. And if he did, then with this guy's past, I mean, I don't think it's a surprise that he would snap and do something like that. But
yeah, definitely.
But I mean, we just don't know, honestly. He's claiming he's innocent, and we don't know.
We know he's a mean swing with a hatchet.
Exactly. Smash like, Brothers.
If he just killed him because he was trying to rape him, like, I feel like if he called the cops then instead of fleeing, he might have like gotten like a lesser sentence. He still would have probably gotten, in trouble, but like lesser sentence.
They also could have found out if he had that whatever, what the fuck, roofie or something in his system too.
Yeah, exactly. Or if he had any signs of it. I mean, they could tell if he was sexually assaulted.
Yeah, and if that guy was trying to sexually rape him, like assault him or rape him, he could have just grabbed a brick and pulled a Marty Jannetty on him.
Yeah. What if they what if he's like, yeah, that dude was trying to assault me. He's like, all right, we're gonna get you drug tested to see if there's roofies in your system. All right, let me pull out the list of all the drugs that were in your system. Weed, hemp, marijuana, moon dust.
The Moon Journal. You were reading from the Moon Journal, I see.
Oh, fuck yeah. They just have like a note card that says every drug on it.
Every drug.
So you had everything in you.
Including Jankum.
So, and moon sugar.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? What's moon sugar?
I didn't know moon sugar was allowed. You don't remember that?
When
you have to go into the Thalmor embassy.
Oh my god! Fuck yes, dude. Hell yes. Oh hell yes, Spence. That's good. Good shit. So alrighty, so to end the episode, here's one final quote, which I wrote that, and then I see I have like 3 more quotes listed, so my apologies on that. It's 4 paragraphs, so I guess it's just one giant quote, but it's from Vocative or Vocative, I don't know. But quote, these days, Kai begins most mornings inside his cell with a series of sun salutations, burpees, and other calisthenics. When inspired, he will write songs and poems, some of which he's performed in recorded phone calls with supporters. A small radio allows him to stay connected to the outside world, and there's also plenty of time for Kai to look inwardly. He said he's worked to develop a daily meditation practice in jail. So yeah, that YouTube video is ran by someone else, and sometimes they get audio from him singing songs that he's written and sends them in.
Oh yeah.
Quote, I started opening up my psyche to different possibilities of existence and stuff, and meditating on different ways I could perceive the world. I found in changing my perceptions, I was actually able to kind of overcome some of the stressors of jail, if you will. Still, the challenges persist. Kai misses surfing, skateboarding, and playing the guitar. Adjusting to the conditions of life behind bars has, at times, been tumultuous for the man who once considered himself home free in the world. Just months after his arrest, Kai tried to commit suicide. I really felt down and out to the point where I just wanted to die. So I cut my carotid artery.
Whoa.
How the fuck do you do that?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's everything we have on Kai the Hitchhiker, found guilty of murder, spending 57 years in prison. And It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I'm on the fence. I could see him doing it, but I could also see it being self-defense maybe. But I don't want to say it's self-defense and completely make the other guy look bad if he didn't do any of that.
Yeah, if we don't know what happened, sure.
We just don't know enough, so yeah. It's a sad one, but it's also that guy, Kai the Hitchhiker, hero for 3 months at least, I guess.
Yeah, the murderer.
Yeah, you guys
live long enough to become the villain.
That's right. That's right. Too bad he got that stupid ass tattoo on his face forever.
That was the villain part right there.
Yeah. I mean, what was the guy's name who has fuck a job on his face?
Oh, yeah, Stitches? Dude. Stitches, dude. Oh, does he still make music?
No Stitches. I have no idea. Did he ever make music before?
Dude, he's in a cypher with ICP, dude. Of course he did.
Okay. Dude, I have not heard that. I'll fucking look that up immediately.
It's not good. I was excited to hear it, but it's garbage. So anything you guys want to add before we do our close and shit and talk about some new exciting projects we got going on?
Yeah, I got one to tell you.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I hope he didn't do it, but then I also... I hope none of the things happened, but like one of them had to have happened. Either he got raped or he, just killed a guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of just sucks.
I mean, yeah, he admitted, just like Marty Jannetty, he admitted to killing him, but in this case, he didn't know he killed him, he said. But yeah, we just don't know. We just don't know.
No.
All right, Toof, what'd you want to say, man?
Dude, I'm so relieved. So thanks to my tool over here.
You've been digging at your toes this whole time, Toof?
Those 4 quotes you were talking about, I decided to fuck the pain. Even though it hurts, I'm just going to go ham on it. And I fucking dug it out, man.
Nice job, dude.
Can't wait to see it.
Dog popped up when he did it.
Oh, dog.
Where's it at?
Kingsley.
Want to see, buddy?
Got it.
Damn.
He jumped on me during the last episode when I was at Kev's.
Love you, buddy.
Dude, that little guy was the fucking thing pushing up on the skin.
Will you pull that out, dude? Because it's upsetting me seeing it.
It stinks so bad. This has been going on for like a month now.
Dude, dog kind of stinks right now. And while you were showing your feet, I could smell him. And I felt like I was smelling your feet through the microphone.
Dude, it stinks so bad, but feels so good.
So, all right.
Kind of like pussy.
Oh, Jeremiah, don't be
No, not that. I'm talking.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Oh, okay.
That worked out perfect.
All righty, Spence, you want to do our close and shit, brother?
Yeah. Everybody, we love it when you check us out on social media. There's a Facebook, there's a Instagram, there's a Snapchat. It's called the Ass Hive.
Yeah.
There's a Discord. I don't think you can get into the Ass Hive, actually. You probably have to start your own Ass Hive at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's been full for a long time. Maybe one of us will get out of it and you open up a slot. You just send us a PM.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so there's that. There's a subreddit that's kind of deadish. There's email, brotherscommonplace@gmail.com. We love to hear from you. Send us those messages. Send us those tweets. There's Twitter. There's is it thebrotherscommonplace.com?
Thebrotherscommonplace.com. You got it.
Is the website now.
Yeah.
And you can find us on Stitcher, on Apple Podcasts. Leave us those ratings and reviews that boost us up to the. We've been number one in many countries now, right? Haven't we? Or at least we've been close to the top.
I think
in a few
so.
countries like Vietnam.
Yeah, it's usually yeah.
Just because we're not the worst thing that's happened there.
Maybe Libya, like the one guy.
Oh shit, the one guy.
But yeah, so check us out on there, and then I believe Kevin has some news.
Yeah,
about the rebirth.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So first off, I want to say thank you to everyone that is listening to the show, supporting the show, sharing the show with their friends. That really means a lot to us. That's super cool, super awesome of you. You can check us out at thebrotherscommonplace.com, and on that website, you will find links to our episodes, our store, our contact form, and also our Patreon, which we have officially started up again. We have our Patreon back. And we have 17 bonus episodes on there right now. If you listened if you signed up to our Patreon in the past, this is a brand new page. It does have all the episodes from the old one. So 17 old episodes that you might have already heard, but you want to hear again. But we also have recorded the episode of Poop Casso that is on there now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and we also have a little bit of details about our Dungeons and Dragons actual play podcast called Same Crit, Different Day. And if you are listening to this, the first episode might be out when you hear this. I don't know yet for sure, but it might be.
Sweet.
And if you listen, and if you sign up on Patreon, the bonuses you get are you're going to get bonus episodes, one a week. We don't know what episode that'll be. It'll either be a dirty dog or something else from one of the other guys, but you'll always get at least one bonus episode a week. And then for signing up for the Patreon, one of the things I want to do for the Dungeons and Dragons podcast is we want to have supporters that can submit NPCs. So if you want to create characters to put in the world, or like items, or like critical fail, critical success rolls, things that happens, a bunch of fun stuff like that. We want to have you add as much shit as you want, and we'll put it in there. It'll be pretty cool.
That's a sweet idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, if everyone that listens to this podcast and enjoys it, if you could rate and review and subscribe to not only this, but also to Same Crit, Different Day. Just because when you start a new podcast, you really need to start off big, and you really want to get as many people to subscribe as possible, because you have like a window at the very beginning where you could possibly get it on like new and noteworthy and just get it brought up on the front page. So we want to have as many people do that as possible, so that hopefully that'll help us get some more listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. And I don't know
how many who's all playing on the Same Crit, Different Day?
Oh yeah, okay. So we explained it to Primo, but yeah, what it is we're recording it once a month. So we're gonna record it on one Saturday a month, and we're gonna play for like 4 to 5 hours. So that'll give us a whole month of 1 hour episodes. And then it's gonna be Toof. So I'm the dungeon master. Then we have Toof, Andrew, Sarah, and Rania playing. And then there's a fifth character that is an angry dwarven barbarian. And this character is going to be controlled by whoever the guest is on the show. Since we know like you and Tim can't always make it on Saturdays, anytime you guys are able to and you want to play, you get to be this dwarf barbarian. So we thought it'd be funny if we have someone different controlling them every time. Like we just thought it'd be fun. So so Tim could be there one week, maybe Spence will be there another week controlling them. But that's how we want to do it. Maybe Wayne. I have no idea.
Yes, I'll say maybe the W.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Blow up the signal.
But if you ever both want to be there too, we'll add another character. So
awesome.
But yeah, that's how we want to do it. Yeah.
So if I subscribe on Patreon, can I just award a free crit to Toof?
Yeah. So the way it works, like normally a natural 1 is an automatic miss, an automatic failure, and a natural 20 is an automatic success. But some editions, not some editions, but some games have crit tables and fumble tables. So say you fumble, natural 1, you roll like another d20 or you draw a card, and these cards would be made by our listeners. So bad shit can happen, and it's going to be whatever our listeners and supporters on Patreon create. It could be like natural 1, lose your fitting. Not only do you miss, but you fall over and fall prone or something like that. Or maybe like you swing too hard and throw your sword at the nearest ally, something like that. Or it could be like
you're teleported to Epstein's Island.
Oh my God, yeah. And you hang, and so you can record a live episode of the Brothers Commonplace with them, because that's where we're all at, baby. But it would be like the same for natural 20s, so cool shit can happen too. So, but yeah, I just think it'd be something fun.
Oh yeah,
and like creating NPCs and stuff. But yeah, we're really excited about that. But yeah, as far as bonus episodes go, I'm back to like we're gonna try and make it work as well as we can, but I am back to my normal work schedule at my actual job. So I'm working like 60 plus hours a week.
Holy fuck.
And and with this, that means I'm editing 4 episodes a week also.
Yeah, that's
so
a lot.
I'm gonna see how long I can make that work, because we do the Brothers Commonplace, same crit, different day. And then DM It All to Hell, which is like another D&D podcast where it's just me and one of the players or whoever wants to be on it, where we just talk about the previous session. But that will only be probably like 20 minutes long. So if any listeners have any like questions or anything they want to know about the campaign or characters, they can send them in and we'll talk about them on there. But that's just kind of like something fun to do. But that'll be a shorter episode. And then Dirty Dog or whatever the bonus episode will be. So we're going to try and make that work. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited. Sorry about rambling about all that shit.
No, it sounds awesome.
The public needs to know.
Nah, that is true. Because we always have people asking how they can support the show. And like, you don't have to send us money through Patreon. I mean, if you do, you're going to get bonus episodes. And I mean, you really do help us out a lot. But just listening and sharing and leaving a review and a rating, just that helps us more than you realize. Because iTunes has millions of podcasts, good podcasts that people don't even listen to, that don't even know about, because they don't get the ratings and reviews that others do. Like, nothing pisses me off more when there's a new, like, you sort podcasts by like the top podcasts, and like the number one podcast has 500 or 1,000 reviews already, and they only have a 30-second long trailer. It's like, it's not even a podcast yet. It's just because it's on a network and they put this trailer out and they get thousands of people subscribe and review and rate it already, when it's not even a real show.
Yeah, that sucks.
That shit pisses me off. I guess, do you want me to mention the Patreon, our goals, or do we want to not worry about that? I mean, I can do it real quick if you want.
Yeah, let's hear the goals. I like them.
All right, so these goals, we have 3 goals set, and honestly, I don't expect us to ever hit these goals. They're completely ridiculous, but we had to set them. Like before, when we first had Patreon, I think we put like $100 a month, and that was a goal we got, which blew my mind when we were getting $100 a month. You know, I was like, holy shit.
Incredible. We're getting too much. Give some back.
So I wanted to put some big goals. The first goal is at $1,000 a month. And like I said, I don't expect us to like ever hit that goal. But if we do, We're all going to get brand new equipment. So I want to get everyone some better mics, some webcams, like good cameras and stuff. That's what I want from that. $5,000 a month. If we ever get that, we're taking all the ads off the podcast. Like we're not going to have any more ads, which I only have ads on to support like the hosting the podcast and then to host our website. And my example was just me being super jealous of Last Podcast on the Left. Like that's like my favorite podcast. I love it. But they're Spotify only, which you guys know how much Joe Rogan most likely got for his Spotify only deal. Like the rumored has like $200+ million for that.
Holy shit.
we don't know the details because it wasn't exactly said, but there was like rumors that that's how much it was. Last Podcast on the Left is always in the top 10 podcasts on iTunes, and they're Spotify only now. So they got millions and millions of dollars for that. And their podcast always has like 4 or 5 ads in it, which is like, you guys got so much money and you make almost $70,000 a month on Patreon on top of it. Like I said, I love that podcast and I respect it. They're one of my favorite podcasts, but I only have ads in there to cover shit. Like if we make $5,000 a month, we're not going to have any more ads ever again. Like those are all gone. And then at $10,000 a month, if that ever happens, we're going to add another show to the network. So we're going to actually create our own network. That's my goal. And so we'll either add another weekly show or a bonus D&D campaign. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Although I do really want to do this and get this started as soon as possible. I really just want to record like this, just video and how we do normal episodes. But I want to do Toof's D&D campaign so badly. Because it's not going to be serious. It might be.
It would have to be on probably a separate Patreon where it's X-rated.
But we don't even have to record audio like how we do now where we edit it. We'll just record the video. So the quality won't be great, but it's something we can knock out. Because sometimes I only release the video with the audio it's recorded on. It's really not that bad, honestly. But I really want to do that too, because I need to answer Louis Anderson's riddles.
Oh, God.
So
I still have the papers.
Just Louis Anderson.
Dude, that was his campaign. He drew it on one piece of computer paper. No words. No words in the campaign in his notes. Just Louis Anderson in the woods. And you have to answer his riddles. I want to play that campaign. But already, I'm sorry. I just rambled for like forever, and I apologize for that.
Oh, you're good.
That was good.
Primo, anything you want to add, dude?
I had a joke where Marty Jannetty's just mad because he got split in half during that football game. Just remember Marty!
Marty!
From not another teen movie. But no, that's all I got.
I was trying to think of like a three little pigs and like the wolf and the brick house and Marty Jannetty, but I couldn't figure out how to make that a good joke.
Fuck yeah, dude. I already like it.
Damn, Toof, what you doing back there, dude?
Damn, Toof.
Man, I want y'all to realize we could have put that on Patreon, but you guys got that shit for free.
Yeah.
Just watching Toof walk over there. And to the ones that are only listening, Toof just pulled out a Holy Bible. Toof is holding up the Holy Bible. Oh my God. So to get the joke out of the way, Toof held up a poster of Chris Benoit, and now he held up an 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons edition player's handbook that he drew Insane Clown Posse face paint. The Jekyll Brothers, Vegeta. And go ahead. He used to open up to a page of a little gnome wizard, and he would always say it was me. And he thought it was the funniest thing to be like, "Oh, hey, Kev, I found you on page 42 or whatever it is." Yep.
It's 57.
57. He would open this up and be like, "Oh, hey, Kev, I found you in this book." And he thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever.
Funniest shit of all time.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Toof, do you have your do you have words of wisdom, or do you want are you pulling out your campaign?
Stall just for a second.
Okay.
Indians are up 6-0.
Oh fuck, where are they getting that hitting from?
I don't fucking know. Dude, our pitching's been so good, it's ridiculous.
Oh, holy shit. Did you sneak this?
Oh, I might have. Oh, shout out to our boy Chris, dude, from Killer Jobs. Toof just pulled his sticker. Dude, you know what I got to say, though? That was super awesome. Chris from Killer Jobs, he got us all stickers, and he sent me one, like, when he first sent them, and they had our names on the back of them all, and he had one that just said Kevin's dad, and I gave that to my dad, and he was like, he took it. I don't know what he did with it, but yeah, he took it. He probably put it on something somewhere. I'm sure I'll find that eventually.
That's awesome, dude.
Chris was super cool the one time I met him.
Yeah, he was super nice.
That handsome son of a bitch. Dude. He is so fucking handsome, dude.
Yeah, could have banged every girl in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Could have banged me again.
Hey, damn it, Toof. Or Tim, I was just about to say that. I'm just so used to getting upset at Toof about stuff. I automatically just...
I hope he forgives me for the time he was banging me and I kicked him from a horizontal position.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Tim swung that brick at him.
Sorry, man.
Our bad, Chris.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Dude, people are gonna hate that drop, dude. How many times they've used it?
Not enough, man. Not enough.
But yeah, so yeah, we have our Patreon up, but I haven't told anyone. I'm not even gonna mention it until this episode comes out. There'd really be no point. All right, Toof, the one earbud guy.
That's all he needs.
The One Bud Club.
Oh yeah, baby.
So, man, how can I make this as wise as possible? So our boy Andrew, he changed his name to Pete. Don't know why, but we think it's fucking funny.
Yeah,
he's like, yo, from now on, call me fucking Pete, all right?
Fucking Pete. We already know each other's names.
We all live with him, so we're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just make him happy, because since we all live with Andrew, it's when he's grumpy, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does, man.
So he might have pulled Janetti, and
of course he did.
Kevin told us one night he snuck in his room and he might have assaulted Kevin. And he's like, dude, fucking Andrew. I mean, I fucking Pete fucking snuck in my room again, and dude, I think he fucking like assaulted me. I don't know if it was sexually. I was kind of sleeping, so it was weird as fuck.
Yeah, since I was asleep, it wasn't sexual. Like, it didn't count as sexual assault because I was asleep. What are you talking about, Toof?
You said you woke up with cream of corn in your pants. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what the fuck? So you're like, dude, can I pull you aside, Toof? And I was like, yeah, sure. You're like, dude, so Andrew films himself doing this to me, and he has like this Dennis Reynolds collection of tapes with like stars on it and everything, like ratings, just like Dennis Reynolds. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, dude, so I finally watched one, and it's like in Spencer, what's the lowest quality? Is it 144p?
Sure, yeah.
So he's like, it's like in 144p, man. It's like seriously the worst fucking quality. And I was like, why is he doing this? He's like, after he assaults me.
Jesus.
He grabs the tape recorder and he's like, yeah, Kev, do you know why I filmed this in such shitty quality? Do you know why Pete does this? Because it's PTSD.
What?
Yeah.
Standard definition, because is that the joke?
Yeah.
That such shitty quality?
Yep. That's
man.
it. PTSD.
That fucking joke was PTSD, too.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I'm so glad we stalled for you, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man. I needed that. Actually, no, I stalled because I was looking up for the campaign.
No, too, for real, though, I do want to play you DMing a campaign ASAP. Because we could ASAP. I want to do it, dude.
Oh, man.
Is that everything? Fuck, this episode is so much longer than it is because of my stupid rant and then whatever that was.
Whatever that was.
I'm just joking. Shout out to our Bash brothers and Las Bandoleros. Keep on rocking. Shout out to our boy Tony, killing it, kicking ass, playing drums, playing piano, doing everything. Whiskey Myers, if you're not listening to him, check him out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Check him out.
Love it.
Hey, sorry about that words of wisdom. I put so much thought into it.
PTSD. Oh my god, dude.
That's it.
That was it, dude. Fuck, Toof. PD.
Don't worry. Next week's is going to be the top paragraph. It's a lot better.
If you would have told us he went by PD, it would have made more sense.
I didn't want to give it away.
We wouldn't have figured it out, dude.
All right, fine. You want me to add to it, motherfucker? That's fine. He calls himself PD, and since he has a list of tapes, he calls it his files. His PD files.
How that is.
Andrew is a PD file.
Oh, that's not true, Jeremiah. You take that back. Okay,
Andrew.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening. Be good.
Stay safe.
Laugh the dark stuff.
Hashtag wild man. Then I start playing the guitar like fucking Kai.
Come in my sock, and now I want you to know.
Oh, so good.
Oh, I love that. Where I go, come in my sock. Fuck, I love that too. I always go back to listen to that, and I go back and listen to Guide Us on the Trail, You're the Pianista Man. I think those two are like my favorite, dude. Those are so good. Those are classics too.
They were classics. Yeah, I know. Fucking the Girls of Panama seems so long.
Dude, I thought when we released that episode, I was like, this is going to be the one that shuts us down. Because the whole time, Toof was talking about how they were being eaten by the natives and shit. I'm like, dude, these are
like how they were lesbians and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this is going to get a shutdown. There's no way we're a podcast after this.
It's a good episode. I like that one.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably way more editing than you ever want. I'll say it's probably way more editing than you ever want, but it'd almost be kind of cool to put a best of eventually on the Patreon or something.
Yeah, but then I'd have to go back and listen to these pieces of shit.
Every single one, Kevin.
Dude, you don't understand how long it takes to edit one of these episodes, too. It's my entire day. Now I have to do that 4 times a week. I don't know how it's going to work.
How about you guys?
Well, I hope my son enjoyed having a dad.
Them on the best of.
What's that?
I said, you guys email me your favorite quotes from the podcast, and I'll reenact them on the best of.
Favorite quote. That'd be pretty good. We could post on the Patreon. Be like, hey, just post your favorite quotes and bits from the show, and Toof's gonna act them out because we're too lazy to go find him and edit it together. So it's just Toof acting, playing charades with our own stuff.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else, guys?
It's 13-0.
Fuck, dude.
And dude, we just got like 3 runs in a row off of walks. The bases loaded.
Yeah.
Dude, Cleveland baseball team is killing it.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's coming.
Oh, I know it is, dude. Alrighty. Shutting her down now, boys.
All right.
Hitting stop.
Night, fellas.
Good night, guys.
Hey,